Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your love and relationship reading for February 2018. In honor of Valentine's Day this month for February, I'm offering love and relationship readings for $14. So if you're interested, I've got my email address down below. Send me an email and then I'll let you know everything that I need from you, and then I'll send you my PayPal link so we can make arrangements for the payment. But it's $14. I normally charge $25. So it's a little more than half. If I do no. I got to do my math correctly. It's not quite half off. It's almost half off, but not. It's $14 for February 14th. So if you want your love and relationship reading personal for you, just send me an email. I'm using the Golden Tarot by Kat Black. I've got the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor and the Romance Angels cards from Doreen Virtue. And this one is Goddess of the Moon, Cancer. This is all about you. This month is all about you, Goddess of the Moon. The moon rules Cancer. So this is you. You are the Goddess of the Moon. And you know what? It kind of comes up in the final outcome here with the High Priestess, because the High Priestess is the Goddess of the Moon as well. This is using your intuition and your psychic abilities and paying attention to your dreams and what is it that you want in life. How are you going to transform yourself? How are you going to manifest? This is all about manifesting that love life that you desire and that you want. Here's the Magician. So you are the Magician. You are the Goddess of the Moon. You are having a really wonderful month. So now that I gave you the two cards in the ending, I can just end it right there, I guess. Oh my, let me go back. This one is finances and career. This is another thing I'm seeing in a lot of these cards, what's coming up. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Because this is the shadow card, and this is all about saving money. So if it's about your desire to save money for whatever reason, or your inability to save money, it's like the shadow card. It's the secret, it's hiding. It could also be about withholding yourself, like withholding yourself in the relationship, withholding yourself emotionally, withholding yourself physically, withholding yourself financially. It's withholding communication. It's all of those things. It's also about withholding. So, and that's the shadow card. So that could be the shadow aspect of your personality. You know, Cancers, I hate to say it, but you're known for being moody. And if that's part of your moodiness is when you withhold. You withhold your love, essentially. And any way that you can express your love, and you're withholding that. And that's just a card that talks about that could be the shadow side for some of you. But I'm going to go back to this because remember, this month is your month. You're the Goddess of the Moon. Now, for men who are watching this, 80% of my viewers are women. And I think the cards come out sometimes in favor of the women just because they're the majority of who watches it. So for men who are watching this, this Goddess of the Moon, it could still be your inner goddess. You're a water sign, so you're not that aggressive, burly kind of guy anyway. You're much more in touch. You would be much more in touch with your goddess than, say, any of the fire signs. Oh my goodness, the fire signs, no way. They are not in touch with their goddess. The men fire signs are not in touch with their inner goddess. So that's a good quality for you to have. I have to say that for men who are watching, if you are in touch with your inner goddess, women love you for that. Women just love you for that because then you can relate to them. And, so finances and career have something to do with the relationship this month. So when I go through, there's a lot of kings. Any men who are watching, just think of it in the reverse. Because I'm going to talk about men, but this would be in reference to like any women you've known in the past. So I'll go over here with these three cards. Oh my gosh, I have an extra card that was hiding. Ooh, that's an extra card. This is the conflict. So the conflict is about, I didn't even know that card was laying there. The conflict is about whether or not you move on from this relationship. Whether or not you put it behind you and just move on to new horizons. But now this card was hiding behind it. This has to do with either children or somebody from your past. So do you move on because you're tired of the stepchildren or you're tired of their children? Or do you move on because you feel that if you have your own children and you want to protect your own children if they're not getting along with your significant other or your spouse, or the conflict is with their children, the conflict is because of your children, or the conflict is somebody from your past, and maybe you want to move on to go back. Maybe you want to go back to somebody from your past. So that's the conflict this month of what's going on, is what do you do? I thought there was another card that came up. No, it's not in this reading. Okay, this is the card that represents you. This is balance. Temperance is moderation and balance. So, you know, when I'm talking earlier about the Cancers being moody and withholding, right now you're feeling very balanced. You're not feeling like you're withholding anything. You're just feeling very even-keeled. There's no highs and there's no lows. It's just very even, very balanced, and all things in moderation. It's a good month for you right now. You're feeling very even-keeled right now. Here's this Two. I knew I saw this Two of Wands. This is making that choice. Do you stay or do you go? And I say that because here you are wandering and moving on. So the Two of Wands is about making a choice about which course of action are you going to take. Are you going to leave or are you going to stay? Are you going to move on? You know, if it has to do with your finances and career, it could be about is there a job offer here? Maybe I'll get to that. If there is something about a job offer, I'm not seeing anything. Maybe maybe there's a lot of traveling with work. So your finances and career are affecting your relationship because you have to travel a lot with your job and you're not home to spend time with your significant other, or you don't have time to find a partner because you're just so busy working and you're busy traveling. You know, that's another meaning there as well. So this is all about a choice that you have to make about what to do. And then these are the conflicts about moving on or regarding children or regarding somebody from your past. Maybe somebody from your past is contacting you and now you have to make a decision. And this is about the financial security. So this is where the finances and the career are affecting you this month. The King of Coins is also all about financial security. So whether this is you and your money that you earn and the security that you have, or if this is your significant other and conflicts you're having with your significant other, maybe they want to save the money and you want to spend the money, and there's conflicts about that regarding the money because they are the ones that want to save. And then there's conflicts possibly because of the money. If you are not saving or spending the way they want you to. Now this could also be an earth sign. This could also be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. So this could also be somebody who's in your life who's an earth sign. And this could be somebody in your past who was a water sign. So this is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in your past. So this could just be talking about a person in your past, and maybe this person is coming back. You know, when this Six of Cups is about somebody from your past, maybe this is the person that's going to contact you, and then you have to make a decision. Do you stay or do you go? Now, it could also be indicating, so I'm going to talk to the men here. This could be indicating your attitude in the past was all about your loving, you know, this is in the early stages of a relationship where there's all this romance and love. The cups are about your emotions and you love this person and there's romance with this person and you have all these feelings. And then it becomes, now there's all about the security and the money. You know, in the early stages, this stuff doesn't matter. But as relationships go on, then this is about the security and having the financial security with somebody. And that's where this is having an impact right now, because now the money is an issue, because now it's no longer about how much you love somebody or what you feel for somebody. It's about the responsibilities and the finances and coming, you know, down to business, down to earth, you know, coming down to earth and dealing with the finances that are involved in just living and getting by. Now, this isn't present, but this is showing happiness, a lot of happiness right here. The Ten of Cups is all about a happy family. This is the ultimate happiness, is a happy family, happy home. This is the ultimate happiness right here. And striving for this happiness at home. Trying to maintain the sense of security, financial security, and having a happy home. And this is the present energy here. Happy family, happy home. Maybe it's something that you want. So your decision about leaving or staying has to do with seeking this out. Maybe you want a happy home and you don't have that right now. Maybe you don't really have that right now and you want that. Now this is in your future, the Page of Wands. The page could be a child. It could be, it could also be about, see, sometimes this messenger shows up about a baby, if there's a baby. And the conflict was with children. So I don't know for some of you if there's some kind of a pregnancy. I don't see any other cards that would tell me pregnancy. This card sometimes shows up. This could just be about a child. This could also just be a messenger of romance. This is a romance messenger. This is getting communications and messages, romantic messages from somebody in your near future. And, you know, maybe somebody's coming back. If this King of Cups, Mr. Romance, is coming back and he's sending you communications about love. Here, this flew out. I wanted to get clarity. Justice. Justice could be a Libra. It could also have to do with a legal situation or somebody who's a lawyer or works in the field of law or politics in any capacity. State or local law, government, anything to do with that. Or it could be a Libra. And this is what I picked for clarity with this Page of Wands. So if there's some legal situation, because the Wands is also, I mean, the pages are also messengers. So there may be a legal document, some kind of a legal document in your future. That may be a messenger just bringing communication about a legal document in your future. And then how you feel right now is you feel you're taking action and you're seeking the truth. You're seeking the truth. You're educating yourself. This is about truth and knowledge and learning about something. It could also be for some of you battling those inner demons. If you can see, trying to get it to focus, iPhone focus. It's about battling those inner demons. So even though you are Temperance right now, this could be a battle that you're forever fighting within you, is to maintain temperance, because it's hard. If you're moody all the time, as a Cancer can be, it's this constant battle. Like, this is you fighting that moodiness. This is that inner demon that creates that moodiness within you that makes you withhold. Those times when you withhold and you give your partner the silent treatment, or you withhold yourself sexually, or you withhold yourself emotionally. It's that moodiness within you, and you're constantly fighting that and striving for balance and temperance. Temperance is all about balance, and this is all about balance also. So maybe this is really about you maintaining balance, fighting those demons and maintaining balance within yourself. So that's another meaning, is just all about you maintaining balance within yourself, fighting those inner demons, fighting that desire or that need or that want to argue and to complain and to fight, and maintaining that balance, emotional balance and stability, maintaining stability within the relationship, really wanting that, really wanting stability in your relationship, and wanting the security, the financial security. You know, this finances and career, how that's affecting you, because you really want that security, but maybe you struggle with that. Maybe you have spending habits that make it hard for you to, maybe you have difficult, you know, maybe this inner demon is your spending. Maybe you're not very good with your money, and you have a partner who gets upset with you because you're just not very good with your money. And that's really having an impact on your relationship right now. Now, in your environment is this person, the Emperor. It could be an Aries. I'm going to say it could be a Leo as well, because there's that lion hiding there behind the Emperor. This is also about the father archetype. So if this has to do with the father of your children, For some of you, if there's the father of your children, the emperor is the father and there's your children. And if there's some conflicts about the children because of him, if this legal document has to do with over custody or anything to do with your children, because the father is showing up here. This could also be, now we have the fire sign, the earth sign, and the water sign all represented. There's all this like king kind of energy. There's this king energy. There's all this masculine energy all around you. And this could just have something to do with the father of your children and having conflicts about the children because of him. Or making a decision whether or not you're going to leave him because, he could be a very authoritative kind of person and maybe you're tired of that. And maybe leaving, maybe the conflict is that maybe you want to leave, but there's children involved, so you're staying behind because of the children. For some of you, that may be the message there. Now, this is your hopes and your fears. You want the romance. You want the Romeo. Here's the Romeo. This is your hopes and dreams. This is your romance, Romeo. It could be this guy. If this is someone from your past, maybe you really want him. Maybe you really want him to come back. Maybe the father of your children is this person and you want to reconcile with him. Or maybe you just want to rekindle the romance in your relationship. Maybe the romance is gone. Maybe the partner is withholding the romance and you really want it back. This is all about wanting that romance, that Knight of Cups. You really want the romance in your life. And you want to stop all these arguments about the money or whatever's going on with the money. Or if your career, it does say career. So for some of you, career might be taking precedence over your relationship. And like I said before, this could be a lot of traveling because of your career, and that could be having an impact on your relationship. So this is the final outcome. The Magician is about creating and manifesting that life that you want. And now if I put these two together, this could be somebody who's manipulative. This is a very, very, this could be a very aggressive, a very testosterone-driven kind of aggressive person who could be manipulative. This person could be very manipulative. So those two together might indicate somebody who's manipulative in your life. Otherwise, it's all about, here's the Magician and the High Priestess. Here's you working your magic. Working your magic to create and build you are the goddess of the moon. So this is dreaming up and manifesting this Knight of Coins, this romance and Romeo person. And this again is here you are as the goddess of the moon. The High Priestess in other decks will show the moon with her. And it's about using your intuition, your psychic abilities, paying attention to your dreams. And that's in the final outcome. So using those, the moon rules Cancer. So it's using that intuition that you have to make decisions about what to do. If you're here, this is all about making decisions. Having to make a decision about what to do. So use your intuition to make that decision. Use your special skills, your goddess of the moon skills, to use your intuition about what's the best outcome for you so that you can manifest the best outcome for you. Now, for some of you, you feel stuck. And it may be because of these children. For some of you, the conflict with the children and moving on is you feel stuck because you don't want to leave your children. And you're staying in this relationship because you don't want to leave your children. So for some of you, you may feel stuck. You may feel tied and bound to your current relationship because of these children. Or you may feel like for some of you who have children, maybe you feel that you have a difficult time going out into the world and experiencing what you want and finding what you want because of the kids. If you have a lot of responsibilities with children, especially for those of you who are single mothers, and you feel bound and tied to the responsibilities of those children, and you find it very hard to go out and meet people. So for some of you, you feel kind of stuck in your current situation, and it may have to do with those kids. It may have to do with those children. And it may have to do, if any of you have a very manipulative significant other, then you feel kind of stuck with that person. Maybe you're tied to that person financially. Maybe they offer the security, and the miser card here is because you don't have enough money. You just don't have it. You don't have enough money to venture out onto your own and to leave. So some of you might feel stuck for various reasons within a current relationship, whether it's because of the children or because of the finances and the money, or because this person's very manipulative. So that's your reading, Cancer. Send me an email if you're interested in a personal romance and relationship reading. Thanks for watching. Take care. God bless.